In this training, I'm going to show you how to use the Google Keyword Planner. So first of all, to access the Google Keyword Planner, all you need to do is go to google.com and then just type in Keyword Planner or Google Keyword Planner, and typically it's the top result. I'll also leave a link in the resources section below. You can go to adwords.google.com/home/tools/keyword-planner here too as well. So once you get logged in, you do need a Gmail account to access the Google Keyword Planner. It will have you enter, now keep in mind this, it will have you enter your credit card information. It will also make you set up an ad to get access to this Google Keyword Planner. The reason for that is this tool is specifically used primarily for a Google AdWords advertising platform, okay? But we're gonna use it just to simply find search volume for a given keyword. So you know those ads that are shown at the top of Google? So if I type in like how to lose weight fast for men, for example, right? Typically, for the most part, we will see an ad above or below here. It looks like we're not seeing anything. Let's try supplements for weight loss. Okay, cool. We got lots of different ads here. So this tool is primarily used to find out the search volume for paid advertisers for this specific key phrase. So paid advertisers like, these websites here, you got Amazon, myollie.com, they can use the Google Keyword Planner to find out the monthly search volume for this specific keyword. Now, we're using this for YouTube purposes to rank in YouTube and even in Google. So we're using it for a different purpose, but I want you to understand why they have you enter in your credit card information, create an ad, because they do it with the impression that you're going to use their tools for their paid advertising platform. But in this case, we're not. So it will have you do that. I typically will just follow the on-screen directions, and I'll create an ad. It'll have you do the same thing, and it can change from time to time. That's why I'm not showing you step by step in this video, because it changes constantly. The interface changes, the process changes. So if you simply just go to adwords.google.com, what you'll do is you'll simply sign up for an AdWords account. Of course, it's going to lead me to the same area because I'm logged in, but if I was logged out, it would have me create an account, and it would have me just follow the on-screen instructions, set up my first ad, and then what I typically do is just create that ad, and at the end of it, I just end up deleting the ad. So you can just click a checkbox here and then select remove, and you can remove the ad, and then you can access the tools, right? So that's basically what we're going to do, is we're going to access the tools. So let me make sure we're logged into the right area here. Okay, it looks like we are logged into support@joshelder.com. We're going to go over to tools, and we're going to select the Keyword Planner. Okay, so after you've created an account, you created your first random ad and deleted that ad or paused it, now we can use the Google Keyword Planner. So that's typically my way around it. So go ahead and click that, and then now what we can do is we can enter in any search phrase that we want in any market, right? So let's think of a market right here. I'm actually working with a chiropractor right now, and he helps people reverse the diabetes process. So we'll just start with, you want to start with a very general, very short tail keyword here, because we're brainstorming right now and we want to get lots of ideas. Remember when we talked about the customer clarity process and the possible search phrases that people would type into Google and YouTube? We can actually take those search phrases if we want as well, and we can type them in here. So I'll typically start with one. So we'll start with just reverse diabetes, right? And I'm showing you exactly how I would use this tool. Of course, targeting is United States, English. I don't worry about anything else unless you're in a different country. I don't worry about keyword filters or options or anything like that. just keep it stupid simple. And then we, select get ideas. Now it's going to go out there and it's going to find different variations of this primary keyword with their given average monthly search volume. And you don't have to worry about the competition or the suggested bid, because again, that's for paid ads here. This is how much you would pay for this specific keyword if you were placing an ad into Google right here, right? So this gives us an idea of like, it'd be 90 cents per click. So anyone that would click on our ad that would show for this specific search term, we'd end up paying 90 cents per click. So what we really want to look at is not competition or suggested bid. We want to look at average monthly search volume. So you can see 5,400 people per month in the United States is typing in reversing diabetes, right? Reversing diabetes. That tells us that this is a good niche too as well. It's a good market to go into. So it revalidates that we are in fact in the right market. If you went through the first module and you're somebody that's newer, this is definitely something that you can add to find out whether there's actually a high demand for what you're looking to offer and what niche you're looking to go into. So looking at this number is a good indicator of that. So reversing diabetes, 5,400 average monthly searches. That's if you're ranked at the top of Google or YouTube, that's potentially like right around 70% of people. So 70% of 5,400, just pull out this calculator here. So 5,400 times 70%, we can expect to get at least almost 4,000 visitors to our website if we're ranked in the #1 position in YouTube and Google. Not only do we have search terms for our primary keyword or a related keyword to our primary keyword, but we have other relevant keywords, other keyword ideas, right? So Google is actually brainstorming for us and giving us ideas of other keywords that are being typed in on a monthly basis within Google's search engine. So we've got blood sugar levels, type 2 diabetes, diabetes symptoms, symptoms of diabetes, glucose levels, right? So on and so forth. So what I would do is I would first, pick out some long tail keywords that I can find, keywords that have at least, 5 or 6 keywords within the search phrase, right? And pick those out and save those as long as it aligns with the product, service, program, that I'm looking to offer. Again, we want to bridge the gap. We want to get people to our video, answer the question that the consumer has, the problem that they have, and then we want to send them to our product or service. So we want to bridge the gap by giving them quality information within each of our videos, and our keywords should definitely tell us a lot about the problems that our customers are having. If they're not clear, then chances are it's a very short tail keyword phrase, and you need to dig down a little bit deeper and go for keywords that are more long tail. So first off, what I would do is I would go through this. You can see that there's over 700 keywords we can browse through, and we can do 100 results per page. So I would pick out a bunch of long tail keyword phrases, first of all, and then what I would do is I would go back, right, after selecting a bunch of long tail keyword phrases, and what you can do is you can simply, for example, what is normal blood sugar? It's got 4,400 searches a month. We can add that to our keyword bank over here, right? And then eventually what we can do is we can copy to clipboard and we can download all these different keywords and add them to our own spreadsheet, okay? So what I'll do is I will gather some different keywords, long tail first, right? So this is long tail here. Let's see. What else do we got? Symptoms of low blood sugar. And this is completely non-scripted. You guys are watching this live. So let's see what else we can find. Nothing there. Let's keep going to the next page. Let's see. What is considered high blood sugar? How to control diabetes naturally. Of course, that's an amazing keyword, because if we're we're a chiropractor and we help people reverse the diabetes process, look how parallel and congruent this is to our target market versus something like type 2 diabetes or good food for diabetics. Still okay keywords, but it's not niche targeted and niche specific, right? So you have niches, you have markets like the weight loss market, then you have niches like the muscle building niche. You have the the supplement niche within weight loss. You have all kinds of different sub niches, and then within each of those niches you have other niches. So in the diabetic niche we have reversing diabetes, and then we have reverse diabetes naturally. So there's niches and then sub niches and then even micro niches within those niches too as well. So the more targeted we can get and focusing on that one thing that we're teaching people, the more beneficial it's going to be for you. So what I'll do is I'll add, of course, long tail keywords, and I'll come back up here, right? And this is very simple and easy. I will take other keywords that relate to my primary keyword, and what I'll do is I'll take, for example, let's see, diabetic diet, type 2 diabetes, signs of diabetes, reversing diabetes. What we'll do is we'll take reversing diabetes, right? Because we typed in reverse diabetes, but the Google Keyword Planner is basically telling us that, hey, this keyword doesn't get a lot of searches. What's getting more searches that's close to this keyword is reversing diabetes. And then we have our relevant keywords right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this reversing diabetes and I'm going to plug it in up here. All right. So we have, let's see, looks like we have some other variations of keywords. It looks like some of them are a little bit different. But we see how to reverse diabetes, which again, that's our niche. It's 2,900 searches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this keyword and I'm going to put it back up here, and we'll search again, and I'll select get ideas. And I'll keep doing that and doing that and doing that until I get more and more ideas that are targeted to my specific niche. So I'll even save this one. Now I know this is short tail keyword, right? But this is an exception because it's so targeted. Like, I understand exactly what somebody is looking for when they type that in. I know exactly what they want. Now, if it was how to reverse diabetes naturally for men, that's even more targeted, but this is still semi-targeted. So we're going to add that. So you want to use a little common sense when going through, this process. So we got type 2 diabetes diet. That's not a bad keyword either. It's not, what's great about that keyword is, you got type 1 diabetes, you got type 2 diabetes, but that's telling us what type it is and that they're looking for a diet, right? Which again is related to our niche. Type 2 diabetes symptoms. We're going to actually add that. So what I'll do first time around, look for long tail. Second time around, look for other keywords, even if they are a little short tail but targeted, we'll add those too as well. Type 2 diabetes treatment, not a bad keyword. How to get rid of diabetes. Can type 2 diabetes be reversed? Another great keyword. Best diabetic diet, how to cure diabetes naturally. Good keyword there. So it's not just doing this once, you guys, but going through this process over and over and over again until you really understand keyword research, because it's very much of an art form, right? And not just a science. Yeah, I can give you formulas, I can do short tail, tell you to go for short tail or long tail keywords. But at the end of the day, there's certain specific things that can affect, what keywords that you go for, So if it's a short tail keyword, but maybe for example, it's a review on a specific diabetic diet, right? So maybe it's diabetic diet review. Maybe that's the name of the diet, right? How original, right? And that's only three keywords in the search phrase, but it's targeted and it's a review keyword, right? So, use a little bit of intuition, use a little bit of common sense, and use my guidelines to determine what keywords are good keywords and which keywords are bad keywords. So, like controlled diabetes, we don't know if they have type 1, type 2. I think it's very, very short tail. It's not giving me enough information. So I'll even show you how to take short tail keywords and gather more information with these short tail keywords using YouTube's instant search, and we'll get into that in later videos. So now what I would do is I would take these keywords, I would copy them, and I would save them to like a spreadsheet or a text edit, however you want to do it, so I can refer to them later. And I would also list their monthly search volume too as well. If you click the download button right here, what you can actually do is download the plan in an Excel spreadsheet, and it will do this for you, and it will show you the monthly search volume for each of these keywords. So if I open this up, kind of cool here, it will show you the average monthly search volume and the exact match. So exactly what these people are typing in. So for example, they're typing in what are the symptoms of diabetes. That's all they're typing in, nothing more, nothing less. And it looks like it's giving us 6,600 searches per month. So you want to definitely keep this in a safe place so we can refer to it later. In the next series of videos, I'm going to show you other different ways to find targeted keywords.